So for this project, you'll need a DK or lighter than a DK yarn, and you need about 1200 yards, and a scissors, a tape measure. I'm using a really large needle, which is a 6.50 millimeter K 10.5, so a very large crochet hook. And I am going with a pattern in this book that's called a shell and V-stitch pattern. I make some adjustments to it to work with my dress. I'm making the Rihanna dress, but I'm putting my own spin on it, so you'll see how it will look. It won't look nothing like the Rihanna dress, but the idea for the style. So let's get started. And I measure myself, and I'll show you how to measure yourself, or explain to you how to measure yourself as well. Okay, so let's start with 81. It says here you have to do a multiple of 8 plus 1, and the reason why I'm doing just 81, it says add 2 for base chain, but I don't need that because I am gonna do a row of single crochet to start. So let's just do 81. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. And then we single crochet in the second chain from hook and right across. So let's do that. Let's do that. Single crochet. Oh, there goes my yarn. The second chain from hook and single crochet in every chain right across. So we'll end up with 80 single crochets. So it's 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, almost missing 80. So 80 single crochets, right? And this is what it looks like. That's the base of the dress. We're starting at the hem. Then we 3 chains. Let's start the pattern, and in the base of that 3 chain we work 2 double crochets, 1 2, right? And then we skip 3 single crochet, 1 2 3, and in the 4th one we work a V-stitch, which is double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, right? And then it says you skip 3 single crochet again, 1 2 3, and in the next one we work 5 double crochet in the next one. 1 2 3 4 5, and it says we repeat that pattern again. So we skip 3 single crochet, 1 2 3, and a V-stitch, which is 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, and we skip 3 single crochet, 1 2 3, and we work 5 in that one. And we're gonna do that until we get to the end. This pattern, I'll just show you when I finish this 5 how it's coming along. 2 4 and 1 5 double crochet in that one, right? This is how it's gonna look, right? See a V-stitch, 5 double crochet, V-stitch, 5 double crochet, then we continue V-stitch 5 till we get to the end, and I'll meet you back up when we get to the end. Okay, see how it's coming? Perfect. And then in the last one, in the last stitch after we missed 3, so it's almost like in the last stitch. It is in the last turn, like this last single crochet you work 3 double crochet. So that's row 2, right? And we turn, there we go. And then for our 3rd row we chain 3, 1 2 3, and we work a double crochet in the 1st stitch, right? So it's 3 chain and a double crochet in the 1st stitch, and we go over and we work 5 double crochet in this, the one open chain of the V-stitch. So 3, 4, 5, right? And then in the middle of this 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 1, 2, 3. In the middle we work a V-stitch, which is 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, right? And then in the V-stitch again we work 5. 1, 2, 3. It's a very easy pattern. Just gotta follow it and make sure you're doing your counts. See? So that's what we did. We did 5 in the middle of this V-stitch. In the third double crochet here we did a V-stitch, and then with 5 in this V-stitch, and then in the center of this one again we're gonna do a V-stitch, then 5 double crochet in here, then a V-stitch, then 5 double crochet, and just like that until we get to the end. So I'll meet you guys back up at the end. So I'm here in beautiful Florida, sitting on my sister's lanai and finishing up the back of the dress. So I got to Belize and I finished this. Wish I crocheted more on the island on Key Cocker, but I didn't get a chance. I swam. I had a lot of things to do in the 4 days I was there, but I didn't get a chance to crochet on the beach. But I crocheted on my downtime in the hotel, or on the balcony, or on the deck, and on the boat going, on the boat coming. And I got the front and the back done. So I had the back done for a while, and I finished the front between Florida and Belize. So now there are 21 inches. This is what I'm showing here. There are 21 inches in length both. And I'm only, this is made for me, and I'm only 5 feet. So if you see the length, it's like at my knee. And this is where I'll start the top. So keep watching and you'll see what I do with the top. When I finish the front and the back, I put them right side facing and I stitch them together. So I stitch the side seams, right? Stitch the side seam. See? So it's one big tube like. And then I turn it inside out. And this is where I ended at the top. I flipped it around. So I flipped it right side up. And I worked, remember this was 81 stitch for the front, 81 stitches for the back to start. I did 162 stitches, but half double crochets all the way around, right? And then again, I ended it off. And I'm going to continue and do the top. I'm still here. Remember I show you the length? I'm still here. So, but I finished it up by closing it up. And then we're going to continue from there. I decided to make the top as a tank top. So this is the front. And I already worked, after that last one I told you, I already worked 5 rounds in half double crochet with the larger needle. So with this needle. Then I changed to the 5.5 needle, the I9 needle, and I started the tank top. And I worked the first side. I work 2 chain and half double crochet in the next 41, because that's half of the, more or less half of the 81 stitches. And then I just kept decreasing on both sides, and I did that for about 14 rows. I decreased on both sides, so half double crochet, 2 together for 8 rows. And then I just start working the decrease only on the inside here for a few more rows. I will have this written out for you so you get it. And then I just continue up, and this will go longer. I just kind of stop here so I can work the next side, and this will be a bit longer up here, but I will do the back basically the same. So I will do the side and do it on video and show you, but I won't be talking it out, but it'll be exactly like this side. We're just reversing the shapings, and as I said, I'll have it written out for you. after making all 4 tank top, I will stitch the tops, stitch them together, and then stitch a side seam. I'll turn it inside out to do that. Then I did a drawstring that's 200 chains, and you single crochet in a second chain from hook, and it's in each chain across, and it's going, I put it here because it's going into this first row when we started the tank top. So I'm gonna feed it through here, you know, just, it's very simple to do. I skip 2 at a time, so just skip 2 and do 2. See, it'll look something like this. It's gonna go all around and come back to the front, and we're gonna, when we wear the dress, this is gonna be tightened under the bust line. So the dress is almost completed, and I'm gonna show you with it on me, and I will wear it with a tank dress under it or a bathing suit. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm gonna take this yarn too and work a single crochet around the whole edge of the armhole and inside. This is not necessary, you don't need to do that, that's optional, but I'm gonna do it. I like a neater look. So that will be it for the dress. I finally finished it. Okay,